Hello, environmentally friendly fans, and welcome back to Recycling Center Simulator. In the last episode, we expanded our area a bit, and we were able to, uh, hopefully here, get it to, we're now on level 6, so we should be able to get the next item that I want, which is going to be the recycling containers on property. Now, I could just get this outright, but let's go ahead and try. I'm willing to do $102. Yeah, no, I'm not willing to do 141. How about 112? Nope. I want to do 2 because I want to get rid of that 2 in my number there. Alright. Didn't get it for a great deal, but you know what? Hopefully it should have a decent amount, and we should be able to sell that stuff fairly quickly. So if you did not watch the last episode, you'll be able to see after this episode, or after we get back from this stop, basically, how I've moved the machines around to hopefully make it where I don't have to worry about the pallet jack anymore. Because the pallet jack has been the bane of my existence, and I'd rather not have to deal with it any more than I ever have to. Level 6 is sort of a magical number overall, though I will say I am looking more forward to level 7, which we might get to in this episode, because level 7 unlocks the wonderful machines that replace the pallet jack entirely, and they will just move my stuff to storage for me. And those will be wonderful days when I no longer have to even consider lifting the pallets on my own. Not quite. I was going to try to jump the counter, but that did not work. Alright, we got this whole bunch of stuff in here. Yep, not quite in. We'll just get it over in the area, and then we'll take care of it once we're over there. This place had a lot of glass to it, so that's a good thing. As I stated in an earlier video, one thing I am a little bit sad about with this game is I was hoping that it was going to have a sort of disassembling shelving and stuff like that. Like we could have taken apart the gas pumps and recycled the pieces of them. That's something I was hoping for, and it's a little bit of a letdown that that's not what we're doing. But I get that that would have made it a much more complex game, and probably for a much different price than it's at right now. Oh, that would have gone in the bag? Alright, well, did not realize that would fit in the bag. Alright, so we gotta get those. Anything in the bathroom here? Does not appear so. Nothing in the stalls. Alright. Throw that out that way. That in that direction. There we go. Yeah, like these shelves would be fun to take apart. And, you know, I mean, they're full of metal and such, so I'm sure they could be recycled. Alright, so we got all that stuff in. This door, since we lockpicked it once, I guess, is just always open now? I'm assuming that's how it works. Might be something over there, but I'm not positive. For now, let's just go ahead and take this bag, throw it in there. Alright, that was everything. Perfect. Let's get out of here. Return to the factory. Get the truck unloaded. Like, you know I'm coming back with stuff, so why do you wait over there? Come on over and start helping. I mean, for one, you could open the door. It wouldn't kill you. You're really not that helpful, buddy. You're sort of in the way a lot. Go ahead and sort that waste. So yeah, I moved the machines over here, so that way, hopefully, I should be able to just sort of throw things right onto a pallet when I get them available. So let's go ahead and get the sawdust over here as well. Don't know if this will work, but we shall try it and see how it goes. Alright, we've got the stuff ready here, so let's go ahead and start the process. Plastic, I think, is the big one. Or glass. That was glass, not plastic. Plastic's the yellow container. There we go. I do love how everything's color-coded, so it does make it easier to figure out what you're doing with things. I do wish they had just put a button, though, to put the stuff in the machine. You know, like pressing E or something would have been a nicety versus the sort of having to throw it at the machine and hope that it goes in. Like that. Would be a bit more realistic. Also, I wouldn't hate it if I actually had to stand there while it's being poured in the machine. Because again, that would be realistic versus me just sort of throwing the box and running off to go do something else. Alright, so we've got 11 of those. Go ahead and get you started. What do we got here? We got 5. We've got a whole bunch of noise going on. Unfortunate. Not gonna work from there. Alright, how about these? That'll work fine. Alright, so let me go ahead and take this, move it for now. Take the paper pallet. Alright, that was all the metal. Let's go ahead and put the paper onto that pallet. That was all the paper. Alright, how about the plastic? That does work nicely. Alright, so we've got all the machines cleaned up except for the wood, which we can get here in a moment. You know what? We'll just leave it there. As long as it's out of the way so I can put a wood pallet here, we're fine. There we are. Can I take from the other wood pallet and put it on this one too? There, now it's all organized. Perfect. Even though the glass is sort of caught in the wall there, that's fine for now. Because we're going to go ahead in here, and glass is going to be the thing we're most likely going to be selling. So let's see what we have of each type. Paper, we got 28. Plastic, we got 10. Wood, we got 14. Glass, we have 52. Glass is going to be the main one to sell. Alright, I'd like 500 for it. Okay, we got 500 for it right off the bat. Oh, that worked out nicely. Did we have anything else really worth anything? 28 paper, but I don't think there's any contracts or something that small. No, we need more than that. So let's go to scrap deals. We got this one that has an enormous amount of plastic to it. Sure, let's go ahead and deal with this guy on it. Let's go 70. I'll go 80. 90. You're getting the steal at 90. Fine, I'll give you 100. Alright, let me go pick up this deal. It's gonna be a whole bunch of plastic. Oh, it's another one of these breweries, I think is what it is. Alright, so now, I always forget that. Gotta open the doors. There we go, got that. As I said, I do like the fact that each of the buildings does look different. That's nicety. Gives it its own originality, which is cool. Definitely appreciate it. Now the vast majority of what we're collecting is going to be plastic, which is fine. I'm sure I'll be able to get a plastic deal going on here. Oh, trash bag's full. Alright, well I'm going to have to deal with that as well. Alright, so we got a good amount right there with that. Perfect. We got stuff back here. Yeah, we do. We'll just toss that over that way for now. Guessing this was the meat cooler, maybe? But again, I mean, like this coffee machine here, that would be interesting to salvage. And that's, I guess that's what I was thinking, is this game was going to have more of that. Heck, just the wood chairs by themselves. Ton of wood there. Now, I could see, you know, having it where it's detailed and we're having to negotiate for what we're allowed to take and such. I'm fine with that. Chuck it in there. There we go. But yeah, I'd be fine with that. But it is one of those, I do wish we had some of that. Just the extra details to make it a bit more realistic. It's like we're picking up plastic folding chairs when we have all these wooden ones around. It'd be nice to just be picking up the chairs that are actually there. And I could stick one of those in the shredder. It's perfectly fine. So that's where I will say, there's another recycling game. I think it's called My Recycling Simulator or something like that. And that game I also have played, and it's already pre-recorded and will be coming out in the channel. Want to say starting in November, but I could be wrong. But in that one, in some ways, I think this game is better. I think that the graphics are better. I think that the interactions are nicer. And I like the machines and stuff we have in this game. Now, I will say, on the other hand, the other game will allow you to, like, take items. So, like, maybe I could get this couch, and I could open a little shop and sell that couch in my store. And I like the way that works. Because it adds a little bit of realism to it that, like I said, I feel like this game's lacking a little bit. And we've got all this stuff here. Giant plastic. If we're wanting plastic, there's a giant jug of plastic. Speaking of plastic, I am missing some right now, and I don't know where oh, I see some. Alright, I gotta check the boots a bit more. I wasn't being very thorough in my examination of stuff. Never do find anything in the bathrooms, it seems like. Don't know why. Let's take this, put it in the truck, see if we're now at 100%. Yes, we are. Alright, so let's go ahead and get out of here. Return to the factory. Now, will he pick that piece up off the ground? No, he will not. So that is something to note. If you throw waste on the ground, you got to pick it up yourself. Alright, let's get this closed up. Let's see what we got as far as plastic deals available to us. Contracts. We've got this one for 48 plastic, which is going to be our big one there. So this one's almost as pricey, and it's only for 42, so very interesting. Alright, let's get everything in here. Let's get it all processed. Here's our big earning one. Did we not have any wood in that one? Could have sworn we had wood. Maybe we didn't. Alright then, so no wood. I'll go check the machine to make sure, but I'm pretty sure there was no wood that we got. Yeah, we got nothing. Alright. Plastic's our big one here. Yeah, we got 45 of the plastic. We got 4 of the pressed paper. 2 of the glass. Going deaf. Alright, so that takes care of that. The glass, I'll just carry it around here. Not a huge deal. There's only 2 of them. There we go. The metal, same thing. Not going to worry about it. I'll just carry it over. It's only a few. I'm still waiting on the plastic to get done printing it all. Or pressing it all, or however you would like to put it. Alright. Let's just put this here. Alright, so we're good there. Let's go ahead and use our pallet jack to make sure that we get the plastics into the area technically. Okay. That did not work how I had hoped. Alright, we got it free. As I said, I will be happy when we get the automatic jack, which will probably be in the next episode, would be my guess. Because I care about that more than getting the machines right now. I want that automatic jack so I don't have to deal with doing that myself anymore. Alright though, let's go over here. Contracts, plastic. How much plastic do we have, first of all? We got 55 of them. We got 32 paper, so we might be able to get a deal on paper. The other 2, not probable. Maybe metal, but doubtful. Let's check. Yeah, we don't have enough for that. Paper. Nope, we need more than we have on paper. So it's all about the plastic. This guy's willing to pay big bucks, 54 of them he needs. And how many do I have? I have 55. So that's a good deal for me. Let's go ahead and bargain with him. Let's start at 550. $520. $520, that works. Alright. Yeah, didn't get me up to the next reputation level, and actually I'm okay with that, because I'm not ready to be there anyways. I mean, I could get all these cool machines and stuff, but you know what? For right now, what I want is this recycle container. Alright, so as I said, if I'm not mistaken, people will come by during the day, they will throw their recyclables into it, and then we will go ahead and empty it out the bottom there, just like that, and that will give me more materials. I sort of want to line it up as much as I can over here. I guess I should line it up against the wall some. Yeah, that way it's as close as it can be for me, which works out perfectly. Hopefully the cars will start coming in using it then. That's my assumption. Now I only have $100 left. We're going to have to pay him, which is going to mean that we're going to be low on cash in the next day. But what I'll be able to do is I've still got plenty of the paper I could sell. I've got the wood, the glass, and even the metal. I can sell a bunch of that stuff in order to make money in order to get the next contract. As I said, I really wanted to get this because I think this is going to have a nice impact on how my business goes. Now I can expand the parking lot, which would probably mean I get more people bringing stuff in. And that might be something that I want to do. I want to see how it goes, but expanding the parking lot is going to cost me $1,100. So that's going to cost a little bit. Next thing I'm probably going to get is this crowbar, because then I can break open the crates when I find them. Don't know what's going to be inside, but I am curious. And so that's probably what I'm going to go ahead and do next. For now, though, we have accomplished my goal for the episode, which was to get that recycling area over there. Now that we have it, hopefully we will be generating some more recyclable goods. So with that in mind, if you enjoyed what I did in the episode, please go ahead and click that like button. If you've not already, please subscribe to the channel, click the bell icon, so that you're aware when I produce new videos in the future. Thank you, and I hope to see you back for more Recycling Center Simulator.